Alright guys, what's going on? This is the Energy Dynamo, and for the record, today, or maybe you'll probably see this video tomorrow, anyways, today, on June 3rd, 2015, the Skylanders Superchargers announcement is out! Whoop whoop! On Hope Day! Sorry, I just felt like getting that energy out there. Hey, you know me, Energy Dynamo. Anyways, what Skylanders Supercharger is it's basically the new gimmick today is vehicles. That's the new gimmick this year. And any Skylander can use it. Not just the Superchargers, which have like both classic remakes, which is something I want to talk about later on, and 10 new awesome characters, 10 new remakes, different remakes this year, which is pretty cool, and completely changes like my outlook of them overall. So anyway, what we got here. It still has the awesome Skylander action and adventure stuff, but it also has awesome vehicle parts, which is sort of like the swap zones in Skylanders Swap Force. I could just talk about this all day, but alright, so let's transition off to the starter pack, which is the picture on the right. So for the starter pack, it gets Spitfire, Super Shot Stealth Elf, and the vehicle called Hot Streak. That is everything you get, and the game isn't on all the major consoles: PS4, PS3, Wii U, Wii, Xbox 360, Xbox One, 3DS, and even the iPad and various tablets. So yeah, there's that. So, boom. Alrighty, so I basically have all this basic info down. So we got 20 Superchargers, which are like $13 each. There are 10 new characters and 10 returning characters, and which have a completely new moveset, not just a new WoW POW. It's like built from the bottom up, according to Lou, started from Activision, and they're also included. They're in the Supercharger category, just to make that clear. There's also 20 vehicles, which are like $15 each, which is pretty cool. We also had these cool vehicle zones, which allow us to do like different missions and whatnot. We can also upgrade them by while we're in the mission. There's these new cash thing called gear bits, which allow us to upgrade the vehicles, and all characters can use them. Like everything from your existing collection can use the vehicles, but only the Superchargers can upgrade them and stuff. And while Skylanders upgrade with the money you get from the adventures, vehicles upgrade with gear bits. They do not interchange at all. There's online co-op and online racing, though I'm hoping battle mode will be up, which I'll mention later. The release date is September 20th, 2015! Alrighty, so here we got the Superchargers, which the level max is 20, I think, basically like other Skylanders and other games and all that. You can use your entire collection in here, by the way. All Skylanders can ride vehicles, but only Superchargers can upgrade the vehicles, as I already mentioned. If you match your Supercharger with the vehicle, you get some really cool shielding that'll like protect your Skylander from getting hurt. But the vehicle shielding will go down, and once it reaches 0, the Skylander may start getting hit. When you match your Supercharger with the vehicle, you also get the best mods and extra damage and pretty much a whole bunch of awesomeness with the upgrades you get for the vehicle. The mods are the upgrades for the vehicle, by the way, just in case you want to know. Alrighty, so let's start off with the first new Supercharger, Spitfire. This guy is a fire element guy. He's basically like a fire spirit in some kind of armor, I think. I can't really recall at the moment. Some kind of cool techie armor, which is pretty cool. Anyways, he can spin so fast he can make fire tornadoes. He can also make a fiery dash and fire combos. And his catchphrase is, "Fuel the fire." Next up, we got Stormblade, an air element Skylander. Her abilities are a blade craze attack. She can dash and spin, and she does a little spin at the end. She also teleports very, very fast, and she can also spin and bombard feathers everywhere. And her catchphrase is Feather the Storm. Alrighty here. Right here we got Super Shot Stealth Elf. This is another supercharger, but the cool thing, so they made remakes, but the cool thing is they get a different moveset, as I mentioned before. She's of the life element, and her catchphrase is silent but deadly. That and the classic Skylanders don't change about them. Like, you won't end up with a Chop Chop that ends up to be a fire element in this game instead of an undead element. Actually, I'm not sure which other new classic Skylanders show up. And there's a Thord/blade gun, so she's shooting these things. Blade/thorn, I have no idea what that is. It looks like her blades, so I'm just gonna go with blades. She can also, like, put the gun down out on the ground and then use it for, like, leverage to make a spin-in kick. And she can also turn invisible, like the classic power. But while she's invisible and attacking foes, I think, the gun automatically shoots at bad guys. Alrighty. And next up, we got Davclops. He's the little guy right there in the Cyclops, like, it's sort of like that scuba armor people wear, not the suit, like, you know, that old armor from the old days, you know. Or, sorry, I shouldn't say old, I should say retro. That makes it sound better and more stylish and all, you know. We have no idea what his abilities or catchphrase is, since we have never seen him in the game. We only see his picture. I don't even know if we saw his toy yet or not. We didn't, because I looked all over for it. But anyways, here's Davclops, a new Skylanders Supercharger. Next up, we got an awesome new Terrafin. One of my favorite classic Skylanders from the good old days in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. His burrowing move was so awesome. I mean, you get to burrow on the ground and you're pretty much invulnerable until you get back up and do a belly flop, which does a ton of damage. This guy's one of my favorites, and I can't see what they do with him, though I hope they don't ruin him. I really like his moves, especially since they made some kind of hammer attack. And his fist is glowing there, sort of like Iron Fist from Marvel, so I don't know, this guy seems pretty cool to me. And anyways, this guy is of the Earth element, and his catchphrase is, "It's feeding time." Next up is Hurricane Jetpack. Are we not surprised that Jetpack is back? Rhyme. Anyways, this guy is of the Air element, and we don't really know his new abilities yet, since they're making, like I said before, these new Skylander remakes have a completely new moveset. So I'm thinking maybe I'll grab these guys as well. I mean, come on, it's really awesome. And his catchphrase is, "Hulk and Daw." Next up, we got Double Dare Trigger Happy, which is a guy of the Tech element. Another one of my favorite classics. Actually, all three of these guys are really awesome classic characters I really enjoy playing with. Playing in the game, I mean. Anyways, this guy is of the Tech element. We don't really know his abilities yet, since the abilities are being rebuilt, so to speak. It's not the same ones, so don't know what to expect. Maybe it's something with the maybe it has something to do with that fire in his gun or something. Alright, we don't really know his abilities, but his catchphrase is, "No gold, no glory." Alrighty. And next up is, this is an unknown RAM character. I've heard she's from the Magic element from Instagram and a few other sources I think. Basically, this character is of the Magic element, and we don't know her abilities or catchphrase, but I'm telling you, she'll be there, and she'll be awesome. She won't just be there as a cameo, just horning in. Alrighty then, on to the vehicles. The vehicles have soul gems too, and their level max is 20, like the Skylanders. And all Skylanders can ride the vehicles, but only Superchargers can upgrade the vehicles. I just want to take this time to say, just going to give a little tribute to Trailblazer here, because I can picture one of my friends. She is like, she's a volleyball person, and she also really likes horses. So I can picture, like, if she were to get this game, I'm pretty sure she just used Trailblazer and a car and like the Hot Streak or some other car like that or vehicle, and just use him for driving these things and try to picture a horse driving a vehicle. They should give driver's licenses to like animals now. Only old animals, not children, not child animals. They don't children like child, not fully grown animals probably don't have the attention span. I'm just kidding around here, but shout out to my buddy Equestraball. No, wrong code name. I'm thinking the Volley Rider. I like that. Actually, I like that one. I just came up with that right off the bat. Shout out to my friend, the the Volley Rider. Anyways, when you have a matching Skylander Supercharger with your vehicle, it gives you the shielding, at least during missions, and maybe even in the actual adventure part 2. I don't remember, but when the shield reaches 0, your Skylander starts getting hit. And when your Skylander's health reaches 0, the vehicle will be back. I mean, it'll act like it'll never get touched, but you have to switch Skylanders. And when you match your Skylander with your vehicle, you get the best mods, which are the upgrades for the vehicles. Not gonna remember the traps from Skylanders Trap Team? Yeah, they give you like more or weapons and stuff. So if you got a water trap, it'll give whatever vehicle you have a water cannon. So we got these elements here: land, sea, and sky. I have these pictures backwards on here for some reason. The sea elements, it's not just liquid. It's not just seawater, but it's also like lava and different liquids like that. And although this is video game logic, so lava may be like what's it called? Sort of like Jello, like a suspension, right? A suspension. I know. Hey! I know my chemistry and physical science. Alrighty, so vehicles can upgrade shields and weapons with gear bits from vehicle missions, which are basically like swap zones from Swap Force. I mentioned this earlier. First up, we got the Hot Streak. This is Spitfire's vehicle. It's a land element vehicle, which means it's a race. Well, you can tell it's a race car. It also has a flamethrower whip and, from what I've heard, some kind of dash attack. The Sky Slicer! This is a sky element vehicle. Its abilities it has the ability to spin while in the air, shoot missiles, and create some kind of electric blast. This is Stormblade's vehicle, and just looks really awesome. Yeah. Since I forgot to put this comment in for the Sky Slicer, I just want to say that it's just big airs, man, big airs. I just hope it doesn't get full of hot air, but then again, it's a vehicle. How could it get too prideful? Since when do vehicles have, like, a sentient mind and emotions and stuff like that? It's technology created by sentient beings via humans. I'm talking about the original, like, vehicles, not these things. These things came from Skylands, aka Activision and Vicarious Visions and all those guys. You guys rock, by the way. Anyways, next up we got the Dive Bomber, which is a sea element vehicle. It can shoot missiles and create this sonar blast, which goes all over the place, and it also homes missiles at the target. So when the next time you shoot a missile after a sonar blast, it will hit it right on. It's also Diveclop's vehicle, and I'm just gonna say, what are the odds they'll come up with something this amazing, and what are the odds they'll be able to top that? Next up, we got the Jetstream, which is a sky element vehicle, obviously. It's Jetback's vehicle, as you can see from the picture. We don't really know its abilities yet, but it seems pretty cool. Another comment at the previous slide. Sorry about that. I just really, really like that what they did with Jedvac's vehicle. I wonder what they'll do for the other revamps. I could totally picture. I can't remember what. I can't really picture what Stealth Elf would have, but I could totally picture Terrafin on a land vehicle, like a motor, like some kind of cool motorcycle. That seems like his style. Anyways, we got this unknown magic vehicle. We have no idea what it is, but it's a sea element, and it belongs to the unknown magic Skylander I was talking about earlier. As you can see from this, since I used the same picture. Alrighty, and I just want to take a moment to show you guys these really awesome vehicles. So I'll let you pause the video here after a bit. You can just pause the video here. I'm just going to project this for a few minutes, or a few seconds rather. Just so if you want to pause this video, be my guest. Alrighty, let's look at the returning characters. We got Flynn and Callia over on the left, and Persephone in the middle. And there's also Sharkfin, who upgrades vehicles for you with his Pitch Shark crew from Swap Force. Glad to see another Swap Force guy make it return to this awesome game. Alrighty, so next up we got the Skystones, Tritanium's new lock-in puzzles, and other new gimmicks. Skystones returns a Skystones Overdrive, which is basically going to be like they're gonna put new gimmicks in it in Skystone Smash, while Skystone Smash completely like rebuilt the basically rebuilt it, so to speak, and for lack of a better term, the Skystones and Skylanders Giants. We get this villain will be like an upgrade, and remember the Trap Team villains? There'll be exclusive Skystones that you can use in this game. You can't get these Skystones anywhere else, and the Trap Team becomes new weapons for vehicles. However, you can't use Trap Team vehicles. You can't use Trap Team villains in the game, and there are no villains to trap. So I just want to take this moment and go, no! Alright, so we're at the second slide of Skystones, Traptanium, new Lockhams, and other new gimmicks. Another example of a new villain is Lord Stratosphere, as you can see right there. And there's also a new lock-in puzzle, which you have to go to the gate to win, and you gotta watch out for, you gotta get to the gate, but watch out for the, obstacles. You gotta get through those, Okie dokie. So next up, we got the Skylanders Superchargers Backstory. So since this is a backstory, which is basically a story, I'm just gonna narrate this in my epic voice, epic rip-off / maybe a rip-off of Batman impression voice. All right. So in Skylanders Superchargers, Chaos's quest to rule over Skylands reveals his most sinister weapon ever. A mass doom station of ultimate doomstruction. No, I should say that in a Chaos voice. Doom station of ultimate doomstruction, which is capable of eating the sky itself. Must have some kind of antimatter thing in there, by the way. Anyways, to continue the backstory narration. Fortunately, Master Eon had sent the warning signs and assembled a special team of Skylanders to plot an unstoppable fleet of vehicles with the power to destroy the reign of destruction. With Skylands facing its greatest threat, the Skylanders must pilot through their supercharged vehicles over land, undersea, and through the sky to stop chaos. Alrighty, this is what I want to see back in Skylanders Superchargers. You gotta put battle mode back, the PV player versus player, because it's been the first 3 games, and I really missed that. Just saying here. I really want a ton of awesomeness. And please don't put much changes between Wii and the main consoles versions, because I currently have a Wii. Yeah, I know, I haven't upgraded. Please don't bug me about my tech and all. I'm actually thinking about I may get a Wii U. I don't know. It depends on how well I do on stuff. And let's see what happens if I get a Wii U. I promise. It's a big if, but if I do get a Wii U and a few games I want with it, I'll also make an unboxing video for that as well. I'll see if I can make an unboxing video for that and get to the main console. But you know, I want the Wii thing to be the same. You know, just saying. Alrighty, that's about the end of this video. Although, to another comment, flip back to the previous slide, and I'm probably gonna say like, please put the Doom Raiders and all those villains back. I really liked those guys. Wolfgang was my favorite villain, and those villains were just really awesome. You've done a really good job on them, and I'd really appreciate to have those back. Yeah, I have no idea how many times in my Skylanders Trap Team walkthrough how many times those guys saved my bacon. Yeah, I also make them serve breakfast. I'm just kidding. Alright, so that pretty much covers this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe for more awesome videos. Gotta rock and roll and rumble! And check out Energy 9000 for some more Energy awesomeness. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Check out my official site, www.energy9000.com for some more awesomeness. Have an awesome day, my awesome Dino fans, aka Dynamites. Wallete, everybody, and race you later! Vroom, vroom!